service of CNC Worldwide.
The Daily is a service of CNC News and Jib Jab Greetings. I'm Bud Lowell, and your full AccuWeather forecast right across the top of this and all CNC local news pages. That forecast calls for some strong gusty winds right through the day on Friday, ending about dinner time. The Brighton High School student whose car rammed the back of a school bus back in October has pleaded not guilty to a 9-count grand jury indictment stemming from the crash. 16-year-old John Zachary was driving 3 of his friends home from school on October 9th when he crashed into the bus on Warren Avenue. The car ended up wedged under the bus, and Zachary's passengers suffered moderate to severe injuries depending on where they were sitting. Zachary is facing 3 assault charges for his friend's injuries, as well as additional charges of speeding, running a stop sign, and reckless driving. The Monroe County District Attorney's Office says he'll be tried as an adult, but the court may choose to consider him a youthful offender if he's convicted. Zachary was released into his parents' custody under some court-ordered conditions. He has to attend school daily, obey his parents, follow a daily curfew, surrender his license, and not drive for the time being. And he must also not be arrested for the duration of his release. Zachary is back in court February 21st. Rochester's baseball stadium will be under new management this spring. The Greater Rochester Sports Authority decided not to renew its contract with the owners of Bow Productions. James and Susan LeBeau, the operators of the annual Rochester Lilac Festival, have been handling the day-to-day operations of Frontier Field in downtown Rochester since it opened 17 years ago. Their contract expired at the end of 2012, and the authority, which oversees the county-owned stadium, didn't renew it. The county says it will now handle maintenance and operations at Frontier Field directly, and the AAA Rochester Red Wings will handle stadium promotions along with their own team promotions. The county says this will be a more cost-effective arrangement. The LeBeaus and their company are being sued in federal court by several former employees who say they worked overtime at Frontier Field, at the Lilac Festival, and other events managed by Bow Productions and weren't properly compensated. Some area corporations stepped in this week to raise money for the West Webster Fire Department following the ambush that left 2 of its firefighters dead and 2 hospitalized on Christmas Eve. Normally button-down paychecks held a dress-down this week, allowing employees to wear jeans to work for a $5 donation. They've raised hundreds of dollars for the department. And Xerox CEO Ursula Burns announced the Xerox Foundation will donate $20,000 to the West Webster Volunteer Firemen's Association, helping support the families of the men killed and the recovery of those wounded in the shootings. Xerox has its major production facility, of course, in Webster. The petition drive to have all 4 West Webster firefighters awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom is only about 2,100 signatures shy of the goal needed to have the Obama administration consider making the award. The online petition at whitehouse.gov needs 25,000 signatures to pass the threshold. And another petition has been started to present the medal to Greece police officer John Ritter. Officer Ritter was on his way to work, and he was following the fire engine down Lake Road when he also came under fire. Officer Ritter was able to back up the road, although his truck was hit several times, and he warned other firefighters not to approach. That petition is just getting started. As of Friday morning, it still needs 22,000 signatures by the end of the month if the White House is to consider the request. It's whitehouse.gov. If you want to vote, you do have to set up a free account, which takes about 2 minutes. You'll find links to these and other stories on the left of the player window here on the CNC News pages, and at the bottom of the page, links for you to use. You can post us news that you know about, things you want us to check out, and because we're a community resource, we want to know about your wedding announcements, birth announcements, business openings, all that sort of thing. Post it to us, and you'll see it on the news. In the meantime, next news is as it happens, updates are when necessary, and you can help us be the judge of that. I'm Bud Lowell, CNC News. Have a great weekend.